Good
Oh,
afternoon, good
yeah, mate.
evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to another edition of Wedded Bliss. Jim, I've just noticed we're both wearing green.
Well, mine's a different green to yours.
Yeah, but it's still green. We've colour coordinated ourselves. We're like
well,
Posh and Becks.
let's hope the stream's colour coordinated.
Well, we'll see. Hope everyone's well on this midweek hump day. Can't believe it's Wednesday already. I don't know where the days go. Jimbo, how the devil are you?
I'm good. I'm
Good.
excellent. I was on a lovely Mia's stream today, which was nice. Made a
That was
change.
brilliant. I really enjoyed that member stream this morning. I thought it was hilarious. Mia absolutely letting loose on Ben for his Eeyore attitude was just absolutely giving me life. I'm not going to lie. So yeah, it was a good show. Let's have a look who's in the chat before we start. Let me stick that on at the bottom. There we go. GBC fan says hello, mateys. Big up to you. Hope you are doing well. Ash is in the house. Big up, Ash. Good to see you. I was in and out of your stream earlier, but it's been a busy morning. So nice to see you and all that. If Jim's a Jimbo, then is Kate a Kate Bo? Yeah, Kate Bo Selector.
Why has he got a shoe on his head?
I don't know. Why you got a shoe on your head, GBC fan? Explain. But yeah, Kate Bo Selector and Jimbo Selector. Big up Hellboy says, big up Kate, Jim, and everyone in the chat. Hope you are well. Big up also to Piccolo says, hey, Kate and Jim.
Hello.
GBC says, because I'm a knobhead.
Fair enough.
You know what? That's a good enough explanation for us. It speaks absolute volumes. It could be that you're a shoehead. But a knobhead works for me.
Well, we're together, GBC fan, because Kate calls me a knobhead every day.
Yeah, well, you definitely are one. It's quite quiet in here at the minute. So we'll wait for a few people to turn up, which I'm sure they will. Jimbo, before we start, obviously it's been a few days since the game. Any further thoughts on the Palace game at the weekend? What
No, let's just let me push the door. Hang on, because I can hear you. Hang on.
What I will say is I was on We Are Tottenham TV yesterday, and I did say, I think I was a little bit harsh when I said it was, I can't remember what I said, but I think I was a little bit harsh. But I don't think there's a massive improvement, although we did make a lot more chances, but I think we still need to be a lot more clinical in front of goal. And why it took 75 minutes for us to finally kick in, I don't know. But Jim, I'll hand it over to you.
I wasn't that disappointed. The first half went terrible. Everyone seen all the people in the groups and on social media really being upset with it. There was a few players that didn't sparkle in the first half, but we had chances, just never took them. We put the chances away. It's different, Everyone's saying it's a good half, so it wasn't terrible. We dominated it. They never had a chance, did they, in the first half? So
yeah.
If
Benton Kerr hadn't done that silly challenge and given away the free kick, I didn't see him scoring, to be fair.
No.
But Vicario should have done better with the free kick, in my opinion.
Definitely, he should have been more to the if you're facing it, more to the right, because obviously their wall was always going to split. So it was a bit naive there, but we won the game 3-1. Let's not all get down on the players. We won 3-1. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, exactly. Big up Daniel E, Mark CFC, and Cy Dancer, who have all come in. Hope you are all well.
Cy Dancer.
Good to see you all. Yeah, I kind of agree.
Hello, Daniel. Sorry, I missed you.
The big test is going to be this weekend against a very good Villa side, I think. But we'll get onto that a bit.
You say that, Kate. They're up and down, aren't they? They were saying on Mia's show that about their home record. If you look, I had a look on it. Their home record's not like fantastic. They've had a lot of draws and they've lost a few. So they're an up and down team. I mean, Frankie, my best mate's Villa, as everyone knows, because I always say it. He always says it depends what Villa turns up. But he told me they got a lot of injuries and he's worried about the last part of the season. He said he's really worried.
You could say it depends what Spurs turns up as well, because we never really know. I mean, Daniel says the problem is up till the 77th minute, I did not really see us scoring either.
Well,
I'm
we
not
had
sure.
chances. We hit the post.
I was going to say, I'm not sure I agree with that. I thought Timo Werner was everywhere, although his final ball's a bit rubbish, but I did think we'd score.
Yeah, we hit the post. He had the one-on-one. There was chances there. So Yeah, I don't agree with that either. Sorry, Daniel. But not me and Daniel don't really agree on a lot, so, which is nice. It's not good to agree with everyone.
No. Afternoon, lovebirds. Had a great time. My son watching us win and celebrating goals together. Big up, Martin. I hope we
that's
have
the way to look at it, Mark.
I hope we have the same level of enjoyment when we go to North London Derby and we actually see us win against those scumbags. But we shall see. By the way, it's not me in my profile picture. I don't have face tattoos. Who is it then? Who's that in the profile picture? Explain. Joey Barton bringing the positivity into the room, saying we'll probably be 2 behind by half time. If we are, Luton were, and they brought it back. And I've got a feeling we've got more quality than Luton, but let's wait and see. Big up Chrysandro. Hope you are well. Says big up you two. One love. Mark says depends how strong they go tomorrow. Do they not play in Conference League tomorrow? Yes, they play Ajax tomorrow.
Yeah. That's a massive advantage to us.
Yeah, but it depends what they want. I mean, if they win the Conference League, it gets them in Europa League. But if they finish top 4, they get Champions League. So, I mean, me personally,
they're going to want to win a trophy.
Jim, can I finish?
Sorry.
The thing is with me, I would rather if I was a Villa fan, I'd rather go all out for a trophy and to get to win the Europa Conference and get Europa League next year, because I think that's Villa's level, and they've got an actual chance of competing and winning in the conference in the Europa League, much like us. I would rather have Europa League, but it will depend on what they want to do. Go on, Jim. Sorry.
No, it's a massive advantage to us. Sorry, I interrupted. It's a massive advantage to us that they're playing tomorrow. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow. You know, they might lose 1 or 2 players. I'm not wishing it on them by any means because of my mate Frankie, but you don't know what's going to happen. A lot can happen between now and Sunday. But I'm not worried if they got their full team out. We can beat them. Why am I sitting here saying things like that? Because I know we can beat them. So,
and he says, what I agree with is that I agree to disagree with all the people that chat shit because it's not agreeable with me, especially Joey Barton. Big up, lovely Ellie. Good to have you back this week. I hope you're well. I think Richie will score against Villa. Well, I'm hoping Richie don't get a look in unless he comes off the bench and scores.
is he back then, is he, Kate?
Well, Ange Postecoglou said that he's not sure if he'll be back, but if he is back, I don't want him to start.
He won't start, Kate. He won't come straight back in the team.
No. So, hey, lovely Kate and Jimbo. Jimbo's making the rounds to everyone today. I know he's pimping himself out all over the place. Well,
I like to go on Mia's channel now and again to show her support, and I like her channel. And the chat's always good, and Mia's fiery, so you know there's always going to be fireworks on there.
Yeah, and Jim's going to be doing the instant match reactions with Mia from now on after the games. And also Mia is joining this show. We're doing a dual stream on Fridays. It's going to be our Premier League preview, me, Ellie and Mia every Friday lunchtime. So Mia is going to be making an appearance here, there and everywhere as well. Big up Mario says, hope Matty Cash is sleeping well. Do you know what? I hope Romero doesn't get himself sent off. Maybe just a few threats in his ear roll and then catch him after the game. Big up my niece Amelia. Hello, beautiful girls. Just telling your mum that I miss you so much. But we will speak over the next few days, sort out next Thursday's show. And all from his couch, exactly. I was sat there, but I didn't have a shower and makeup on, so I would not come on the stream.
You still look beautiful, darling.
Thanks. Villa aren't Tottenham, they'll go for both. Have they got the squad to go for both? I'm not sure, especially with the injuries. Jim, can I finish? That's what she said. Yeah, can I finish? Yeah, I say that every night. What can I say? Hang on a minute, Jim, can I finish? Put it on a T-shirt. Yes, Ellie, remind me. That is going on a T-shirt. Jim, can I finish? Yes, that is definitely. Kate now rubbing shoulders with the high and mighty. Now you've been on We Are Tottenham TV. Do you know what? It was such an honour, and they are the nicest guys ever. And to share a screen with Amir as well, who's a lovely, lovely man. So I really enjoyed it. And they did say they'd get me on again soon, which was nice to hear. It means I didn't completely mug myself off, which is always good. Ellie, with all due respect, your opinion for months on PEH is one of the worst ever. It's only now you've jumped ship to Benton Kerr, so let's not go on about chatting shit. Ooh. Emery is a cup manager, so he will go strong tomorrow. Should be an advantage for us. Yes, let's hope so. Amelia saying exciting. Yes, exciting times. Daniel E says, I'm looking back at the report about the game. We created 2 big chances in the 77 minutes leading up to us scoring. My wording is wrong. On 77 minutes at home to Crystal Palace, that is not good enough. Yep, I completely agree with you. That is why I said on the We Are Tottenham TV that, I mean, Amir said he thought it was a massive improvement. Ben said he thought it was quite a big improvement. Sim tend to agree with me more. I didn't think it was a big improvement at all. I thought it was still really disappointing. But it is what it is. Does that mean Jimbo's better looking than you? He didn't shower or put makeup on and he was on the stream. Yeah, he's naturally beautiful. What can I say?
I did shower, actually.
He did shower. I don't have that luxury. I have to pile myself in makeup to make myself look attractive in any way, camera ready. But Jimmy just washes and goes. What can I say? Big up Lee Smithy Smith. The Richarlison Appreciation Society is here. Amelia, yes, aliens this week. Bloody customers stopping to watch Wedded Bliss. Put the close sign up, Ben. Haven't seen another UFO yet. Yes, Amelia saw a UFO the other day. Even you thought that was really weird, Jimbo.
Yeah.
But
yeah, she filmed it.
We'll show that video because that is really bizarre. Joey, I've jumped ship back to Højbjerg and he hasn't been as bad as some fans paint him, and I do call him out when he has stinkers and I praise him when it's due to. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it, Joey. There we go. We are the Eeyore Brigade. Yeah, how dare they want coffee in a coffee shop? I don't smoke, only aliens stole my clothes sign. Do you know what? They're fiends. Mia is not the only fiery Greek Cypriot woman. Bring it on, Joey, chatting shit bar, and I'll take you down. Oh, Ellie's bringing the fighting talk. The terrace, straight facts. We're Tottenham TV. You better not forget us, Miss Big Time. Never. And I don't think I'll ever be big time. But it's just nice to be invited on these places. I enjoy it. Ellie, you couldn't take your knickers down, love. Oh, boom, boom, boom. There's some arguing going on today. Amelia says it was so weird because it was the night of the show. They're on to us. That's what I think. I think they're watching us, Amelia. We've got to be extra.
Lovely, Amelia.
Got to be careful. Joey Barton is on a mad one. He's brave taking on Ellie, let me tell you. So this week on Wedded Bliss, what we thought we'd do is go through our current squad, omitting certain players such as Sonny, Van der Ven, Madison, players that are staple to the team or that are recent signings. Obviously no one's going to want to get rid of James Madison, let's be fair, or Vicario. And then we're going to say who we think we need to upgrade on or get rid of. I've done keep, sell, loan for each player, and Jim and I will talk about it and choose what we think should happen to them.
And let's see what the people in the chat say.
Yeah, and please do, tell us your opinions. We will go through them. The UFOs are checking you out as you're about to expose the truth. This is what I mean, Piccolo. We've got to be careful. She only takes her knickers down when Højbjerg's playing. She's lying. She doesn't actually wear knickers. Mouching about in your silly, ill-fitting caps, looking like some sort of scapee from the funny farm. Oh, boom, boom, boom. There was like 10 of the flashing lights. So scary, man. Amelia, we'll protect you. Do not fear. I think, big up Neil Shafton. I think instead of passing the ball in and around to the box and then going backwards should result in a shot. If anything, to create a rebound, shots on target can create rebounds and those get converted. Yep.
More intensity, quicker.
I might have that on the t-shirt as well. Jim, let me finish. More intensity, quicker. Big up Lynn Simpson, good to see you. Sell Joey Barton. Funny enough, I'd actually keep Emerson this weekend because we're going to defend a lot. Yes, watching you sleep, Amelia. As long as they're not probing you, you've got nothing to worry about. And here she is, the fiery Greek woman herself, Mia. Has been a member for 4 months. Big up, Mia. We was just saying how funny your little outburst was against Ben this morning. Absolutely giving me life. PSG or City, the only clubs that could afford me. You keep telling yourself that, Mr. Barton. So anyway,
What is? Oh my God! Look what Amelia's put.
I mean, it's where they stick things up your bum to learn things about you, or in your ear, but mainly up your bum.
I like to probe Kate.
Oh, do you know what? We're 16 minutes in and you've lowered the tone already. I'm moving on. Sorry, Amelia. I've got to move on from that. Hi, Kate and Jim. Lovely to catch you on, going for a 2-1 win. Big up, Kim. Lovely to see you. Hopefully we'll meet you at the North London Derby as well, my lovely. Yes, I do go commando, Kate. Now you've let my secret out. I'll be getting all the looks at the next home match. What are you talking about? You were trash, yep. Absolutely. Yeah, Mia is the pocket rocket firecracker. Yeah, no, we don't want that to happen, Amelia. Definitely not. My pessimism will never be defeated. Tigger can shout all she wants. I think an alien shoved a spoon up my bum because it's been feeling funny for days now. I know it did used to be a family show. It's when Jimbo's on. I never get monetization with Jimbo.
That's it. You blame me.
The first thing he did when he went on Mia's show is swore. Poor Mia. Jeez. Hi, Erwin. Hope you are good. Good to see you. Sil Benton Kerr keeps this lone Hoybia, is that? Poker with your rhythm stick, Jimbo. Get in. Right, let's start this before it gets too filthy. I did put Sonny in actually, but I think this is going to be an easy one.
Have you told them about the show Friday?
Who?
Who? The people in chat.
Yeah, I just went through it and said there's a new ladies show on Friday.
No, and Friday night.
No, but I'll do that in a minute. Could we just get on with the show and you mind your own business?
All right.
Honestly, you always interject and then we never get anywhere and you make me forget what I was going to do.
I like to interject you, darling.
But, oh wow, GBC says he thinks we should sell Basuma. Right, let me go through the messages now, Jim, because you've thrown me off. Neil Shaft is saying, Bayern created 2 goals yesterday with shots on bad angles and you have Kane and Muller there to knock in the rebound. I really enjoyed that game last night, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I like it.
Ben, you're wrong, so don't make it look like things are facts that they aren't. There you go, you've been told. Shemtan's become a member. Thank you so much. It's our member show tomorrow at 12:30, so feel free to come on. The link will be in the community section in the morning. Yes, Friday night, it's Kate and Jim Exposed live from 8 o'clock with host Bobby Kay. Any questions you want to ask us, there's a post on the community page. Write your questions. If not, just come in. And if there's anything you want to ask, put it in chat. Bobby will be hosting the show and it will be funny. Mind your beeswax, Jimbo. Oh my God. Don't sell Sonics. The career. Keep Sonny. Hi, Kate and Jimbo. I know you're very balanced. If Turney was on your game on Saturday after what happened last Saturday, do you think they're making a mockery of the refs and VAR because it is sane?
Yes.
So Paul Tierney was on your game on Saturday after what happened last Saturday. Do you think they're making a mockery of the refs and VAR because it is sane? I don't know what happened.
Yeah, he was. He made a mistake, didn't he?
Who?
I think it's with the
Liverpool game.
No, yeah, with giving the ball to Liverpool when it should have been given to Forest.
All I know is we need to invest in better referees, put more money in the game if needed, but the referees are awful and the VAR is clearly not used properly. So that's all I know. Never said it was a fact. I'm happy to be in the mud and wrong. Problem is a lot of my Eorisms come true. People saying Kane ain't clutch. What a surprise. Guy steps up with clutch moments to keep them in the Champions League when they need him most. Yep, completely agree. He hasn't got a game unless it's VAR. Right, so Heung-min Son, Jimbo. Easy one to start. Keep, sell, or loan?
Keep, of course. He's the kingpin to our team.
Yep. I couldn't agree more. That for me, it's not even a discussion. I know that a lot of people were saying to sell him last season because he had a bad season, but this season, I just think he's proven he's a very good captain. He brings a different energy to the team. And yeah, for me, it's a no-brainer. This show is becoming X-rated. I can't imagine what Friday's show will be like with Mr. Bobby Kay at the helm. Yeah, but you know what? It's been asked for, and here on Just a Girl Loves Spurs, if you ask, we do deliver, don't we, Jimbo?
We do.
I'm hoping that Arsenal get Bayern next, and Kane scores a hat-trick against them, knocks them out of the Champions League. I would try and sell Richarlison, allowing Ange to replace him with playing more suited to playing alongside Son. We will get to Richie. Sell Son to Chelsea. No,
He won't play for Chelsea. If you offered 200, 300 million for him, he'd say no. He wouldn't go. He won't go to Saudi. Definitely wouldn't go to Chelsea, Mark.
I think we just need to stop worrying about VAR. It's not going to get better till next season, so it's senseless to continue to complain. Yes, it's a crapshoot, but it's the same crapshoot for all. Agreed. Keep Sonny. Anyone else think Son is an 8 out of 10 or a 2 out of 10? There's never an in between. Yeah, but I think he's more an 8 out of 10 than a 2 out of 10. It's very rarely he's bad, especially this season. I think just when he came back from the Asian Games, you saw the energy he brought to the team. He's just a wonderful captain. I've got so much respect for Sonny. I love him, and I wouldn't sell him, not in a million years. Mr. Bobby Kay brings the mysteries of the Canadian Kama Sutra. Keep Sonny, club ambassador. Jimbo wouldn't say wouldn't. Keep Son growing into the leadership role. Keep Sonny for life. Yes, potato stew. Big up and good to see you. I think Sonny will retire with us. Big up, Leo. My homie. We're good. Thank you, darling. I hope you're well.
Right, Leo.
All of the offside issues this season would be solved if we had semi-automated offsides like Serie A. Yep, agreed. So we've agreed we keep Sonny no matter what in the summer. Good. That first one was an easy. Timo Werner. Difficult because he's not our player. So do we sign him on a permanent? As of now, I know it's early days. As of now, would you sign him or would you send him back?
I got a feeling, right? I know you're saying as of now, but I got a feeling by the end of the season, he's going to have changed a lot of people's minds. But as of now, I wouldn't keep him.
Okay.
But I think he's growing into the role. I really do.
So you would send him back?
I would, as of today. But if you ask me at the end of the season, I've got a feeling my prediction will be different. But and you're asking me as of today, I don't think he's done enough for us to sign him. But I think he's growing into the role. And I think he had a good game the other day, even though he missed a 1-on-1.
No, we can't sell him. Sorry. I just kept it the same for all. Me personally, I think I'd keep Timo. I don't know why. I see something there. I see something there. He really impressed me on Saturday. And he's so cheap.
He's a good backup.
I've just got, I'd keep him.
He's one of these players, Kate, that's going to bring a lot of mixed views, I think.
I know I'm normally the one that's ruthless.
I can't believe you said that.
But I'd keep him. From what I've seen so far, I don't think anyone's going to agree with me at all. But I see something there. It's the same as Johnson when everyone was slagging him off. I said, I see something in Johnson. He's going to be a good player. That's what I see in Werner. And he has been a brilliant player. Then he dropped off. And I just see it. I just think with his confidence is going to build. And as of now, I'm writing these down so can have receipts and people can come and mud me if Werner ends up being absolutely useless. But as of now, I would keep him. Another one says they'd send him back. Big up, Chang. Good to see you, darling. Says selling Son will hurt and traumatise me far more than the Kane to Bayern or Bale to Madrid. When Kane was actively touted to City by Neville and Levy hired Nuno, Son extended his contract level. Yeah, Sonny's got to stay.
And he was offered mega bucks by Saudi and said no.
I'm not saying I wouldn't also get a better player along with Timo, but I would keep him because he's so cheap. And I just think, I don't know. Something is telling me in my brain to keep him. You want to keep Timo? I haven't said don't want to keep Richie yet. Wait for it. Timo plays on the left. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, look, an upgrade on Werner on present forms required. Solomon's due back. See, me personally, if you put Solomon and Timo Werner at the moment, I'd pick Werner. I haven't seen enough of Solomon, and what I have seen, I've not been overly impressed with. But I think Werner's got the experience to come good. It's just a confidence thing. But we'll see. We'll see. Glad you changed your mind. Half time with the homie made me think that you didn't rate him. I didn't really, but I see something there. I really do.
You know what? He missed that one-on-one, right? It would have been easy for his head to drop and him come out in the second half and be terrible. But he wasn't. He was one of the stars of the show second half.
Exactly. And he gets in some good positions. He's got pace to burn. Yeah, I think I'd keep him. Werner, I wouldn't keep, but you can see that he had low confidence, and maybe a system that suits him will help him flourish. Exactly that. I think it will. It's not just one or two, but if we don't get the experience this summer, I will go crazy. We have no wingers to bring the ball deep, and that is what Ange asked the wingers to do. I'm with you, Kate. Keep Werner. He's going to improve, as Saturday showed he's a player that needs confidence. Yes, Kem, I've got someone on my side. Big up, Kem. So, Werner we've done. Then we've got, I had to put him in because he's a very divisive character.
I'm with you on Werner. So I said at this present time, Sel.
As of now.
I said to you, if you listen to what I say, darling, there's a problem with you. You don't listen to your husband. I said at this present time, if you said to me, keep or sell, I would sell. But I think by the end of the season, it's going to be different. So I can only go
on the dance floor. It's Werner on the dance floor. No to Werner for me. Big up, Ronnie. Good to see you. I swear to God, right now, if any fans sat near me, boost Solomon when he returns, it's kicking off, and I will take the stadium ban. 15 million is a lot cheaper than 30 to 45 mil. Then all your energy will have to turn to your owners and this model, because if they don't bring experience in, don't be looking at the manager anymore. Be looking upstairs, mate. Yeah. So, yeah, Brennan Johnson, a very divisive character. A lot of people hate him. A lot of people don't mind him. A lot of people think we've overpaid for him, which is not his fault. Don't be fooled, Kate. He's at Spurs on loan, so he's there to impress. So what happens if you spend megabucks? But we haven't spent megabucks. It's going to be 15 million. And he's not Adebayor. I don't agree with that. He wants to get in his international team. I think Werner's a different animal to someone like Adebayor, so I think that's harsh. 100% keep Brennan. Jim, what's your view on Brennan Johnson? Yeah.
I think he's starting. I think we should keep him as a super sub at the minute. Yeah. I think he will work his way into the team, but I think we've got a player hidden in there that's going to be a bit spectacular.
Yeah, I agree. Everybody's saying keep Johnson. I love it. I think he showed a different side to his game on Saturday. People were impressed that he took his man on and worked so hard. I know he missed that chance, but another one whose head could have dropped. But he didn't. He went out and he ended up scoring. I thought he looked so impressive, the way he went round Anderson. Yeah. But I agree. He's got to come off the bench. He's not a starter for me, not at the minute. Potato Stew says, keep BJ. The Werner goal, to be fair, was really BJ's goal, and that I hope will be a sign in the future. Keep Brennan, but he comes off the bench. He's more assists than Odegaard. He's got the same assists as Odegaard. He's got more than the likes of, I have got it in my phone, a little stat. Am I keeping you up, Jim?
No, I was just I was up pretty early this morning, but I was just watching Salah's back in training.
Yeah, he's going to be fit for Man City, apparently.
Yeah, it's on
Tottenham Hotspur forward Brendan Johnson has the same amount as Martin Odegaard, but he has more than Jeremy Doku and Bruno Fernandes. So he's doing something right.
One of the biggest overrated players in the Premier League, Fernandes.
Absolutely. Johnson's 22 and he came from a much less sophisticated brand of football. Now he gets to learn with a big club with a great development coach, and I think he will end up being a really good player for us. I said it at the time. If you go back and watch some of his performances for Nottingham Forest, you see there's real signs of a decent player in there. Brennan Keep is an impact player. We would have sold Bale in the first year. Look how he turned out. Exactly. Keep Brennan and Werner. Yes, Ellie. They're talking about Chelsea. I may not have explained myself properly. His wages at the minute are being paid, but if you have to pay his wages, he won't be a cheap player then. Yeah, but I think there'll be a bit of a negotiation going on. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. So, yes, we're in agreement with keep Brennan.
So Lynn is
She
Timo
wants
out.
to send Werner back, yeah. Next, we've got a very big talking point kind of thing because the pigeon, or the rat with wings, as I like to call him, a lot of people love him. Most people don't like him. He has a fantastic work ethic. I'm not disputing that for a second. And he does so much on the pitch, just not necessarily the greatest of goal scorers. Come summertime, Jimbo, would you keep or sell or loan?
Sell.
No, you wouldn't.
Keep. He started to score goals. He works hard, fights for the team, comes back, defends, wins the ball back. He loses the ball, he goes and gets it back. There's nothing about the guy not to like. I'm sorry. Maybe he doesn't score as many goals as everyone wants him to, but what a team player. What a team player. I know people are going to slaughter me. No, he's what this team needs to be about. Fight for each other. A team. He's a team player. He's not a self score goals player. Right? I don't like that when he gets the ball. If he has more than one touch, he normally don't score. But he's instinctive in the box. One touch scoring. It's just phenomenal. And I just love the guy. I love everything about him. I'm sorry. And I know I'm going to get slaughtered for this, but I do.
Well, Ronnie says, sorry, get Richie out. Side Dancer said, if the money is there, sell. Lee Smithy Smith says, sell. Richie is not going to be 20 goals a season, is he? Keep Richie, says Rob Belcher.
Well, could I just say there to Joey Barton, right? He scored 10 at the minute, I think. Has he scored 10? And he's been out for a fair bit of the season, and he was at the he went off with his country, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so he hasn't done bad, and there's still 12 games to go. So if he gets up to 15, he would have probably had 20 if he'd have had a full season. Bobby.
Big up Bobby K, one of our favourite humans, says, good morning, Kate Jim and everyone chat. Mad, I'm late for one of my favourite shows. That's all right, Bobby, as they say, better late than never. Sell the pigeon wouldn't have bought him in the first place. The money should have been spent on Watkins.
Yeah, but we have to say there, right? It's not Richie's fault that they bought him for 60 million. It was too much money. I will agree 100% there, but it's not his fault, right? But I think he's starting to do a really good job for us.
20 likes, 39 years, smash the likes. Everyone keeps Jim safe at the top of the stairs. Obviously, I'm joking. Keep Richie, says Lee Smithster. What other comments we got? Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Or as we say, ifs, buts, and monkey nuts. Jim, not to worry, Richie's scoring 20 easy. After his pelvic surgery, you keep him. He's muscle in the air. He's great at shithousery. Just needs to stop going to the ground when he's touched. We need a striker that's 20 minimum. Afternoon, Kate and Jimbo. How are you doing, you beautiful people?
Right,
Big up, John Clark. All good here. Hope you're well. Big up, Scott Colliver as well. Sell if we can get a good price. Otherwise, keep us back up. Now, this is a difficult one for me. I'll tell you why. Because I don't think he's good enough, right? But at the same time, if you ask me, do I want a striker or a winger? I'd rather get a winger in.
That's what I was going to ask you to ask Joey Barton.
Right. So the striker market at the minute is poor, and there's so many teams that need a new striker. And if Sonny's going to be our main striker, which it looks like it is, Richarlison isn't the worst player in the world to have as backup. But at the same time, another part of me says he's just not good enough. So I'm really on the fence.
He scored 9 goals in 10 games.
Yeah, but form is temporary, class is permanent, Jimbo. I'm not sure. I've put sell, but part of me's thinking keep, because if we got rid of him, who do we bring in? I mean, it's all very well like Ellie saying bringing Wissa and someone saying bringing Vlahovic and someone saying bringing Tony, but we've got to find the money to pay for these.
You can still bring another striker in and keep him.
Yeah, Ellie's saying I'd still sell him. We can get much better. Can we though? Can we though? Because there's not a lot of good strikers about. 10 goals, 3 assists, Jimbo.
Yeah.
Sonny is 30, and that could be a problem.
He's been in and out of the team as well, Kate, and I think he's done well. I do.
Yeah, Lynn's got a point. If he was still at Richie, would you go and get him? No. So I'm sticking to my sell. Sorry, Richie, but I'm sticking with sell because I think there is better out there. And I don't think Richie walks into any of the top 10 teams in the country. So for me, if he doesn't, that's not good enough for Spurs.
There's a few games this season we wouldn't have picked points up if it wasn't for Richie.
Yeah, but you could say that about every player, darling. They have good games here and there.
Yeah,
That's
but what I'm saying is he's done well this season, Kate.
We love Jim. Big up Rinketic. Good to see you. Big up Nathan says Eze and proper backups for Porro and Udogi. Sell Richie to Saudi for 70 million. Vlahovic apparently around 70 to 80. Big upgrade for 10 million if we could get it done.
I'll tell you what, I've got to agree with Bobby on the Vlahovic. He looks a player, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he's far better than Richarlison. Like, there's no contest.
You can still keep Richarlison.
No, we don't want to keep Richarlison. He's crap. It'd be a real coup for Saudi to get Brazil's number 9. That's what makes me think he might be an option to sell. I might get hate for this, but to be honest, Lucas was kind of rubbish for us. Yeah, of course he was, but that's why we all wanted him gone. And that's why I think Spurs fans want to see Richie gone. I know this. Do you know what, Lee? If I'm at the stadium, I'm going to love Richie. I'm going to be singing his name. That doesn't mean shit to me, though. He's not good enough to be in this team, in my opinion. His highest goal tally ever, 13 goals. Rubbish.
Well, he's going to smash that this season, isn't he?
Who says? He got 1 goal all season last year.
Yeah, but he was in and out, Kate. He's not had. He started to have a settle. He started to have a settle run, and he scored 9 in 10. Sell
Richie and put the money towards the Save Jim fund. He's not crap. He's our number 9. He's not. Sonny's our number 9. Richarlison is just, I don't know what he is. Jim, don't be bullied, my man. We got your back. Richie is a footballing god. Cod. Is that meant to say cod? But can he dance like a pigeon? And that celebration actually makes me want to pull my eyes out. I'm not going to lie. I don't want Dejan to stay either. We haven't got there yet. I'm not going on to other players yet. Harry Richardson's in the house. Big up. Says Vlahovic doesn't want to leave Juve. Arsenal went in for him, and Juve is his boyhood club, and he's happy there. Can't wait for the Friday night show. Yes. What, the daytime or the nighttime one? I know. It's daytimes with you and me, and nighttimes with Bobby K and Jimbo. It's easy to sell in Saudi, but if you don't want to leave, then it's not that easy. I think Richie's now a member of this team. Even pals get on well with Romero. Joey Barton, as much as I don't like Richie, I've got to say, Joey Barton, you were never even close to Richie. You were rubbish. I know that Solanke's at Bournemouth. However, I think he would be better than Richie as he is doing well in a lower team, Spurs. Yeah, Solanke for me is a bit like Rashford. He had 1 good season and back to normality.
I'm not mad on him.
Hi, Leo. Richie with 20. Let's go. Thank you for the super chat, Bobby K. Mwah, to you. Vlahovic also wants 300 grand a week. Oh, well, that's that idea out the window then. So the next player, funnily enough, is Dejan Kulusevski. Keep or loan or sell?
Right at this present time, you're asking me, I would sell. He's not doing anything for me. I stuck up for him left, right, and centre, but he just seems to have really lost it. I mean, I don't like him on the wing. I can't stick up for him anymore. He works hard and he does win the ball back and he keeps the ball quite well, but he doesn't do enough in the game for me, honestly. So at this present time, I'd say sell.
Yep, I'm with you. I know his numbers tend to say that he does this and does that, but on the eye test for me, I find him one of the most frustrating players I've ever seen. He's slow. He slows up play. He's predictable in the way he plays. And yeah, I just don't like him in this system. I think in Conte's system, he was much better. He just doesn't suit this system. And like I say, he's probably the most frustrating player at Spurs for me. So I'd sell him. If we can get the money for him, I'd sell him in a heartbeat. Bobby says, sell, 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 sell. I think we should sell him. Drives me absolutely bonkers. I'm exactly the same.
He's a frustrating player. But
Yeah,
I mean, the first season he came in, or was it the second season? He was so good.
First season. Kulu keep 100%. You did, Jim, but I would sell as well. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I love Kulu, but it's so frustrating. Yeah, this is a general theme, I think. Didn't want to buy him in the first place. No, when you think of what we could have got instead. Kulu's a good player, but he pisses me off.
Yeah.
Sell if we get the right price. Big up Chris Agambar, the number one Agambar in the world. Hope you are well. Mrs. Paddle Duck says hi and thinks Joey Barton should pipe up to fiery women are out today. Sell, he don't know how to use his right foot, and I'm from Sweden, remember? Yep. Sell Kulu, pity he had high hopes, but not good enough for where we want to go. Yeah. Yes, we done with Richarlison, Ben. We did it. He was the last one we did, and you didn't say what you'd do. I said sell. Jim said keep. We haven't done Emerson yet. It's 2, not 2, Ellie, but hey, whatever. Kulu, come to you from loan from Juve. He's now permanently showing why he was sent on loan to sell. Yeah, completely agree. Sell Richarlison. Yeah, agree, Ben. So kind of a mixed bag, but I think the majority have had enough of Kulu. I just think it stands out a mile that this system don't fit him. I actually thought you'd want to keep him, Jim, because you've been quite an advocate for Kulu.
I have, but lately I've been watching him, and he really, really frustrates me. And I tell you what, I've noticed with him, right, is that when we're moving quick up the pitch, he seems to slow it up. He seems to slow the passing up. And I think he plays back more than he plays forward, and that's what this team's not about. This team's about going forward. But I've noticed he's been slowing play up, and do you know, we're in a bit of a predicament really, because on the wing we've got Johnson, who seems to be an impact player, and then we've got Kulu. So we're in a bit of a bad predicament there. So who do you start? I mean,
yeah.
I love every time he comes off the bench, Johnson, he does well. So, but I mean, I've said my opinion what I would do. I would put Porro on the wing and give him a go. That's what I would do, and I would bring what's his name, the new guy, Dragusin in.
I agree with Bobby here. I would prioritise selling Kulu before Richie. You need players that can put the ball in the box, especially those early balls. He doesn't have a second gear. I agree. No. It's what I said. I'd rather have new wingers than strikers. So as much as I said Richie out, if it came down to being Kulu out or Richie out, I'd choose Kulu all day long. So there we go. We've done Kulu. Now we've got Basuma. Keep, sell, or loan.
Oh, he's another one that's hard. I'd keep him. Because we know what he can do, and he's had a little bit of a blip. He played well the other day. He wasn't too bad the other day, but when he's on it, he's such a good player. So yeah, I would keep Basuma.
Yep, I'm with you 100%. I thought he did it. He did well Saturday. I don't think he's quite back to his best that we saw in the first 10 games, but as long as he keeps his discipline under check and he doesn't get himself sent off and don't do stupid things, we know that there is massive potential there, and he can boss a midfield. And I think that he did a lot of that without being at his best against Palace, and that was one of the differences. But yeah, I think everybody.
What was that about? About Kulu playing multiple positions.
And wing isn't his strongest, and with Bergvall, those will be national teammates. Yeah, but even in midfield, although he's much better, I'm still not convinced by Kulu. He's just he always looks like he's lumbering about. Keep. Sell Kulu, says Ellie. Wow, another one who's been a massive advocate of Kulu who wants to sell him. Keep Biss, he'll get his mojo back. Yeah, I think so too. That was quite an easy one, I think, Biss. A lot of people are frustrated with him, but that's because we've seen what he can do.
And he did get injured, didn't he? He got injured, and then he went off to the AFCON, and he wasn't fully fit. So yeah, we know what he can do because when he was at Brighton, he was their best player.
Yeah. Hang on 1 second. What are you laughing at?
Bobby.
Basuma, in my opinion, is struggling to make transition from Brighton to Spurs. Doesn't look the same player. Don't agree with that because in the first 10 games he was magnificent. I think it's just the on and off and stop and start has knocked him out of his flow a bit. And I think it knocked his confidence when he got sent off because he got a lot of stick for it. Keep Biss as a player there's hopefully an injury card-free run of games will see him back to his best. Ball retention and battle back for Kula. Nobody's better than. Chris Waddle also looked like he was lumbering about. Oh, please don't put Chris Waddle in the same sentence as Basuma. Not yet. Ball security also Kulu is best on the squad. I don't like Kulu. I haven't liked Kulu for a long time. We've had arguments about it. I've had arguments about this with just about everyone on YouTube. I just don't rate him.
He wasn't talking about Basuma. He was talking about Kulu.
Yeah, I know.
You said Basuma.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I said Basuma about this one.
Yeah, but he wasn't talking. He's talking about Kulu because you said he always looks like he's lumbering about.
Did I?
Yeah.
I will definitely don't put Chris Waddle in the same sentence as Kulusevski. That is absolute blasphemy. Kulusevski isn't fit to even touch his boot. I don't know about Lacey's boot. Sorry, I got completely confused there. So the next one I think is another one that's going to be quite easy. Oliver Skip keeps their loan, bearing in mind we need to have a homegrown quota. Big ups to Kem. I agree with all that. Keep Richie, sell Kulu, keep Basuma. Yeah, I agree with that. If we can sell Kulu, I'd keep Richie. I said that. So Oliver Skip, Jimbo.
Sell.
Okay.
I don't dislike Oliver Skip. I think when he comes on sometimes, he livens the game up because he's got a lot of energy. And he does get stuck in, but I just think we need an upgrade on him, definitely.
See, for me, I'd keep him for now, purely because he's homegrown, and I'd rather get rid of Højbjerg than Skip. I think Skip is a better player than Højbjerg and offers more. So we can't get rid of everybody in one window. So for me, I would keep Skip at the moment. Next window, yeah, sell him then. But I think with the homegrown quota as it is, we need to keep him. Yeah, keep Skippy, sell Skippy. Most people are saying sell, but like I say, I would keep him. Then we've got this useless piece of whatever. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, keep, sell, or loan.
Sell.
Yeah, 100 million%.
His heart's not in it anymore, and his head's not in it anymore. He wants to go, so let him go.
I've got to say, sell. I'd actually give him away. I'm not even going to lie. I'd give him away or sell him for a packet of polos. Honestly, Skip is not near the level. Easiest choice to sell, but I see your point, Kate. Yeah. Ellie mocking Kulu's pace. What pace has Højbjerg got? He's a snail. He's slower than a snail. Oh my God, he's like a half-dead snail. Release, sell, end of, sell, free. Put Skippy on loan. Yeah, that's not a bad call. If PH was a racehorse, he would have been shot by now. I love that. No way, Jose. Højbjerg is better than Skip. No, disagree. You need the homegrown, so who's best? Højbjerg, let him go. Chance to play as a starter in another league. Yeah, I cannot bear to think of Højbjerg being here for another season, another game.
What Ellie just said, right? If you'd have asked me a couple of seasons ago, I would have agreed with Ellie. But now, when Skip comes on and Højbjerg comes on, I think Skip gives a lot more.
Yeah, he does, 100%. Højbjerg is useless. He is as useful as a chocolate.
His heart's not in it no more. He doesn't want to be here. You can see that. I mean, even after the game's Kate, he doesn't get involved. He just walks off.
If Skippy helps really Neze, then he can stay. Sell Højbjerg, yeah, he's got to go. Sorry, he's useless. I think I could play ball better than him. And I'm useless. Next up, we got one of Jim's favourite players, Giovanni Lo Celso.
I can't even believe you're asking me this question. Sell him. He's given nothing to this club in all the time he's been here. 1 or 2 goals, and he gives more than that other burger eating geezer. What's his name?
Ndombele.
And he gives more than Dembele, but that ain't saying it all. I could give more than Dembele. No, he's given nothing to this club in all the years we've had him. He's been out on loan more times than I can count, and he's just an absolute waste of space as far as I'm concerned.
What's that? They've increased 6% increase in season ticket prices. Bloody hell. Keep Gio. Wow, side dancer. Amazing. To be fair, Pierre is the Conte type player. Yep, agreed. In a different system. Yep, agreed. Yeah. Sell, always injured. Yep, I'd sell Gio in a heartbeat. And I agree with that. Yeah. Should have gone a long time ago. Don't think he's ever really done anything for the club. He saves his good performances for his country. Find it another one I find so frustrating. We needed him to be fit when we got all those injuries, and he still managed to get injured again. Never looks like he's giving it 100%. So yeah, I'd sell him in a heartbeat.
I can't understand why people would say keep him. I can't, honestly, for the life of me.
Your mate, Gio is good when he plays.
Yeah, but the thing is, Lee, he's been at this club for 4 years, 5 years, whatever. He's been here a long time, and he's just done nothing for us. They keep putting him out on loan. That means he's not showing nothing in training, right? He comes on the pitch, and once in the blue moon, he does something good, scores a good goal, or, you know, it's for the time he's been here, the wages he's took and what we paid for him, he is a complete and utter waste of space, and it shouldn't even be in the question, keep or sell. It should just be, you should have just had sell, and everyone should agree. I'm sorry. Complete waste of space.
Bobby, Pierre should have been sold 3 years ago, so he would be gone this summer. That's how long it would take his slow ass to leave. Gio, too inconsistent, had his chances. Bye-bye, too injury-prone and ineffective.
Yeah, thank you, Bobby.
Completely agree on everything everybody said. I think the majority want him gone. Brian Hill, you're correct, Jimbo, in that respect.
Yeah, it's just for the money we've spent on him, Lee, and the money he's took in wages. I can't understand why anybody would want him at this club, honestly. And people talking about Richie going. Richie gives 1,000 times more than he can ever wish of giving.
Brian Hill, Jimbo.
I got a little soft spot for Brian Hill.
Oh yeah.
I have to admit, I have. I got a soft spot for him. I think he needs to beef up a bit, and I think he needs to maybe go out on loan. I'd loan him and see later on. A lot of people are going to say sell. I know that, but I think there's a real good player in there. I don't know how long we give him. I don't know how long we give him, but I'll put him out on loan. See, Ben said resurrect his career. Maybe if he went out on loan to a decent club, it would resurrect him.
Yeah, I mean, Bobby agrees with you, but for me, I'd sell him. I really like him. I think he's got so much ability, but I don't think no matter how much you loan him out, he's ever going to be strong enough for the Premier League.
I think he needs to beef up a bit.
Yeah, but he's that build. He's never going to beef up. He's like Modric.
We should send him to Ellie for a month. Let her feed him up.
He needs to go and start, like, resurrect his career somewhere new. And yeah, for me, don't hold him back by loaning him out. Sell him and let him start again. I really like the kid, and I think, like I say, he's got mad ability there, but just not in the Premier League. Gill's hard. I don't think we've seen him enough. He needs a chance. He just gets, someone goes near him, he falls off the ball. It's just, he's so weak. Gill's got hollow legs. He'll never beef up. Sell Gill, I would have Lamella still over him, to be honest. At least Lamella had a bit of shithousery. I would too, all day long. PH should have been looking for a role in the next Valhalla. Gill needs to be in Spain. Send him to Liverpool. Those inhalers will bulk him up. He needs some milk. The problem you have here is if you get Europe, you'll need depth to the squad. So if you sell all these fringe players, you would have to bring players in that have no Premier League experience or European football. Not necessarily. Get Gill on the roids. Mass paella for Brian. Can't just keep loaning him out every year. He only goes on loan to Spanish clubs anyway. How does that help him in the Premier League? Just sell him. Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah, I can. Look, I'm not going to go against what people like Daniel E are saying because I can see their point massively. But I've got a soft spot for him. Sometimes you get a soft spot for a player, and I think there's a good player in there. But it's frustrating, I think, because I like him. But you lot are probably more right than I am. He is probably not good enough, not
Can I
strong
just
enough.
say a massive thank you to my 2 new subscribers who've now taken me to over 1,100. So thank you very, very much to whoever subscribed. I'm very, very grateful. Because you're from Canada, you should try and get us Davis back in the summer because he is a pending contract. That's that other Davis. I can't remember his name. It came 3 years ago, Bobby. What you're saying is we shouldn't have bought him. He's better in a defensive low block system, agreed, but he's false. He has got speed. He just used all of it versus Marseille. Gil on loan. Gil makes me look fat. Gil needs Balco like Barry Bonds. 1,100. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, I did say today, I said, I'm only one away from 1,100 and I've just gone 1,101. So, yay. Thank you, whoever it was that subbed up to everyone for subscribing. You're all legends. There's been a huge fire breakout right near St Mary's Stadium. So, Højbjerg sell, but he's going anyway. So, there you go, big raspberry. He can't grow a beard like you, Ben. Fine here. This one's going to be one of the easiest ones of the day, without any shadow of a doubt. Ryan Sessegnon.
Now, look, right. I kind of feel sorry for Sessegnon. He takes a lot of stick, but he's injury prone, and it's not his fault. And he gets a lot of stick. And I read one of his statements he put out the other day, and I really felt for him. He has to go. He has to be sold. But I really feel sorry for him because he's just one of these players that gets injured all the time. But he comes back, goes and plays for the under-21s and got injured. And it's like, give this guy a break. He needs a break, And I hope and pray, well, I'm going to say sell, but I hope and pray for Sessegnon that he gets fit and he goes somewhere and he has a really, really good long career.
Sorry. I'm going to go sell as well. He's young enough to have a decent career if his injuries get sorted because of his op. But yeah, he needs a new start somewhere else. So yeah, sell. But I wish him all the very best. It's so hard. He can't catch a break. But Bobby said I said hi to Leo twice, sent a super chat even, and no response. Please let him know he is now cut off. Leo, you are now cut off. Human hamstring transplants, yeah.
They said that I was reading about that, and they said that these hamstrings that they have done, that they're so strong that it's very unlikely they'll ever go again. But I just feel so sorry for him. He's a talented footballer. We know that because we saw him at Fulham, and he's just had injury after injury. And then he gets himself fit, and comes back and plays for the under-21s and gets injured. It's like, God, give the kid a break. Give him a break.
Bobby says, keep Cess. There's a player in there just in a big glass case. Not his fault, he's shit and more injury prone than a 90-year-old with bad knees and hips. Sell, but like Jim, I do feel sorry for the kid. Like everything keeps smacking him down. Yeah. If Cess was a horse, he'd be steak and glue. Cess sell, I feel sorry for him as well, Jimbo, but he needs to start afresh, like you and Kate say.
Yeah.
Can't catch a break, fresh start when he's fit. Yeah, I think we all wish him the best of luck. It's not his fault. It's not like he's.
I really hope he goes on as a good career, Kate. I really do.
Yeah. Then we've got Emerson Royale. Keep, sell, loan.
I'm going to be very controversial here.
I know what you're going to say.
I'm going to say keep him as a backup because I like him when he comes on, he gives everything. And I don't think I think he's improved massively under Ange. And I think there's still improvement in him. And I'm with Nick. I kind of like Emerson, and he played well at the weekend. He covered Romero a couple of times. So I'm going to say keep, but not as a backup.
I think Ben's making his voice perfectly well known there. There's a lot of sells. And then some more, in case you wasn't sure what Ben's view is. He is saying sell. Potato Stew is saying keep. Sell, says Daniel E. Got to have the royal hair, and the guy is a team guy and improves every game. So I assume that's a keep. I would sell. I thought he did well at the weekend, but for me, nowhere near good enough to be playing for Tottenham Hotspur. And some games, I just don't know how he's even classed as a footballer. He's that bad. Mia, bless you. Big up with a super chat saying, big up, guys. Great show as always. Thank you very much, Mia. Poor old Emerson, even when he plays well, people give him stick. Yeah. I agree with that. I agree. And I did say I think he had a really good game at the weekend, but at the same time, we need to have better than Royale in our team. I'm sorry.
Hey, he has improved under Ange.
Yeah, but he's still, I agree, 100%, but I still don't think consistently he's good enough. He has some games, Jim, where he is so bad. Big up, Steve D. Lovely to see you, my darling. Not seen you for a while in here.
I was sitting here, I'm literally 5 minutes ago thinking I'm going to message Steve D because I haven't seen him in for a long time. See if he's
big
all right.
up to you. Nice to see you, nice.
All right, Steve.
Royale to be loaned out because he's got a good attitude. Miss Lots was just kicking the cat. I called it Levy for that reason. Not sure, but I think Ben wants to sell. I would keep Royale if he was promoted to PR department and only did club promotion TikTok videos. Yeah, I think I'd keep him for that reason, Bobby, to be fair. Keep as a squad player. Bobby Savage, not incest on my Pierre, but I still think you're a G. That's why I love you, man, says LA. Sell Emerson. Sell, but others need to go that are worse than him. Even though he's Brazilian, are you sure he can dance? I'd rather play Mia at right back. At least she'd protect Romero. She'd do that all right. Leo sleeps with the fishes. He's sleeping with the fishes. He still hasn't answered, Bobby. Look at the Wolves game. Emerson was terrible. Yeah. Oh, my God. He was worse than terrible. He was just unbelievable.
But who was in defence with him?
It doesn't matter. That's all right, Steve D. You haven't got to apologise. You just to let you know that you've been missed. And it's nice to have
I wondered if everything was all right, Steve.
No, he did say to me, I saw him on the terrace or somewhere, and he said that he was working lots. So, but it's very, very nice to see you in.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, well, couldn't expect a season ticket not to increase for 2 years on the trot. He can cover so many positions, never complains, always gives his best. I guess the question is his best good enough? Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't think it is. But I do like his attitude. I have more faith in his dancing than his footballing abilities. Yeah, me too, Bobby K. Bobby K said, Steve D, what the fuck? Where are you? About time. Sort your priorities out, mate. Exactly. How very dare you? So Jim's keeping Royale, whereas I am flogging him. Then we have Ben Davis.
I would sell, and the reason being, I like Davis's attitude, and I think he has some really good games for us. And but he's getting on now. We need younger, so I would sell Davis.
Had a lovely 2 a.m. in the morning chat with a lovely David Shear. What a guy! Now I've got a man in Canada, a man in Australia, and live Jimbo in England. I'm sorted. We do love David Shire. He loves a chat on the telephone. Bless him. Keep for a year or 2 more max. The reason being the quota. What did you say? Sell Davis, Jim?
I said sell because he's getting on now, and I think we need a better younger player. But I do like his attitude when he's on, and he gives his best, and his best when he's at his best, he's good enough. But it's not. He's a bit inconsistent, and he really sometimes.
Well, to me, I mean, I would actually say Ben
Davis.
Ben Davis is probably, if not the most, one of the most improved players under Ange. I think he's been brilliant when he's been called upon. So I'm keeping Davis. I know, but I'm keeping him. I'd rather keep him than Emerson all day long. So I'm keeping Davis, but not for much longer. But I am keeping him. I like his attitude as well. And yeah, I'm keeping him. Big up, lads. Question for Jim. Which drink gives you the minerals for your day? Cup of tea.
Cup of tea minerals. Nice to see you, mate. Cup of tea always.
Ben saying sell David. Davis should go trash. Don't agree. I think he's been good this season. Sell Davis. Yeah, I called him King Cobbo as well. Ben Davis has been very good this year. Yeah, like I say, one of, if not the most improved player under Ange, in my opinion. Steve D sending a £5 super chat saying overdue rent. Steve, bless your heart, you didn't need to do that. Thank you very much. I'm just glad you're here. It's nice to have you here.
Yeah.
Sell Davis or leave him on the side of the road, says Ian Ferguson. Big up to you. Keep. John Clark says, I would keep another year. And to be fair, he was very good while he played at centre back during our injury crisis. Yeah, I think he's earned that. I would. Davis is the best bench warmer we've ever had. I'd keep Davis for depth, even has a fourth or fifth choice centre back. Yeah, me too. I think he's earned that. And I think, like I say, this year he's been brilliant. They're all day long, but who probably can't give him away. Big up, Matt Cox. Good to see you.
He would bring a price because he's got a fair bit about him. But what is he now? 31.
Don't know. He's getting on.
Yeah, 31 is he, or 32, or I don't know, round about there. So he needs to. We need to get younger in.
Big up, Kieran Kaiser. I've not seen your name, or Keys
Right,
Kaiser. Says 11 and a half years at the club, no more years are needed. Bang average. Ooh, harsh. Sel Davis coming to the end, getting old.
Yeah.
He gets that bench the right amount of warm, to be fair. Yeah, so Ben Davis again, another one that's quite divided opinions. Steve D in the words, Little Britain and Andy. Yeah, I know. I love that show. Then we've got, I had to stick this guy in. I'll tell you why, because I've been one of his biggest critics this season. So, I don't know if I've spelled Christian right. I don't know if he's got an H in his name. I'm not sure. But anyway, Christian Romero.
It has got a H in it, Kate. CH.
Yeah, but it looks wrong to me, that spelling. I don't know. But anyway, Christian Romero, keep, sell or loan?
It's not even a question, is it? Keep.
Well, it is a question because a lot of people, including myself, were saying he's a liability because of his
a liability
crazy
sometimes.
tackles.
He's made mistakes, and but he's a top defender. He's a World Cup winner. He's not in the Argentinian defence. And if Messi comes out and says he's one of the best defenders in the world, right, he's top defender, and I wouldn't even dream of selling him.
What I would say is I was very, if we could, I said not too long ago, if we can get better, I'd sell him. But he's obviously addressed the fact that he's getting a lot of cards, whether that's Ange who's pulled him up on it or whether he's seen it himself. And he was brilliant the other day. So as long as he can get his discipline under control, I'd keep him 100%.
Kate, you have to keep him for one reason only, because if we sell him, Mia will be unbearable.
True. Joey Bart's saying sell, but I think he's just saying that to be controversial. Keep or Mia riots. Keep. Romero cannot be sold under any condition. Him and Van der Ven are becoming the centre-back pairing to envy in all football. Keep, again, says Mia. QT stays our best defender. See, I think Van der Ven's better than QT, but they're different defenders and we need one of each, if that makes sense. So, yeah, there's that. Keep forever, says Matt Cox. Joey says he's not joking. He's never forgiven him for the COVID debacle. What happened in the COVID debacle? I can't even remember.
He went off with Argentina, didn't he? Or went off to Argentina or something, yeah.
Keep QT, however, he must have Mickey beside him as he seems to calm him down. Still a mighty defender. Yeah, so overwhelmingly, people want to keep Romero, which is good. What's that? What's he said here? When he pissed off when the club said he couldn't. Oh, okay. Then we've got Fraser Forster. Keep, sell or loan?
Sell.
Oh, you've come around to my thinking now,
It's
have
not coming
you?
around to your thinking. What I'm saying to you, what I said to you on that day, if you remember, Kate, if you listen to words that come out of my mouth, right? I said
Yeah,
he
but you
does need to
bore
be,
me.
he does need to be replaced, but he's not the worst we could have as a backup at the minute because we haven't got no one else. But he's injured anyway. But obviously, I want him replaced because of his age, and he is past it. He can't get down very low quick, which is a concern. But stop being argumentative, Jim. Oh, sorry, Joey. Is I have to be. Um, but yeah, Sell. You didn't ask me that day if I wanted to keep Sell alone. It was a discussion about goalkeepers.
For me, I'd sell him in a heartbeat. I can't stand him. I was absolutely mortified we'd give him an extension. There's got to be better keepers out there. I'm sorry. He takes half hour to get on the floor to try and save a penalty. I can't cope with him at all. Keep Forster because I don't want to waste more money on homegrown. Yeah, I agree, Ben. He needs to retire. He's finished.
Yeah,
I completely agree. I don't know what else to say about him, really. I don't like him. Harvey Price would be a better keeper.
yeah.
Sell Forster, but we did badly need a good backup for Vicario. Yeah. Well, this is the thing. Is Austin good enough to be number 2? I don't know enough about him.
He always. I watch their training sessions. He always looks good in training. I know it's easy to say that, but he looks decent in training. But I mean, I suppose most people can look good in training. I don't know, but he looks decent. He looks decent. But we need a really top number 2, don't we?
Yeah. It's like Arsenal have got Raya and Ramsdale, but Ramsdale is going to be going. He wants to go. Then Liverpool have got Kelleher, who's proving to be a bit of a revelation, but he's going to want to go because he doesn't want to be back up, and nor should he be.
As soon as they become that good, Kate, they want first team
Yeah, of
football, don't
course.
they?
I get that. But if we haven't got a homegrown keeper, we need to go and get one that's like a good keeper as a backup because Forster is just not it.
I'd rather have Jimmy Goal.
Then we've got. I just put the ones that are out on loan, and I thought we could just go through each one with a keep, loan, or sell. Obviously, some of them are easier than others, and obviously, some of them is whether we can sell them or loan them.
Well, you could take Dyer out because he's gone.
Dyer's not there. Oh yeah, he is. He is there. I'm going to start with Tanganga.
Sell.
Yeah, me too. I think he's been treated bad by the club, and he deserves to try and ignite his career somewhere else. Yeah, Perisic agreed. He's not coming back. He's going to retire, isn't he? Reguilon.
Sell.
Yeah, I agree. Ndombele.
I'm not even going to speak about Dembele. He's a fat burger eating waste of space. Cost us an absolute fortune. We could have bought
I'd
one
give
of
him
the best
away.
players in the world for the money we spent on that
Look, Tate
non-entity.
Stew even says, please skip Ndombele.
Yeah.
Big up, Tony Luxor. Good to see you. Hope you
Right,
are
Tony.
doing well.
Look a real dude in that photo, Tony.
I know he does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I don't agree Tanganga's trash. I think there's a player in there, not good enough for Spurs, but I think the way the club's treated him has been a bit nasty. Jed Spence.
Jed Spence is a hard one because I think that he could be a really good player, but I don't understand what's going on with him. I wish they would release more stuff that he's out on loan. Doesn't he train well? Obviously not, because I mean I think Ange, if he saw something in him, he would have kept him. But I don't know what's happening with him. What is it? We know he can play football. He just must have a crap attitude. So if Ange doesn't want to keep him and is loaning him out, then get rid of him.
The thing is with Jed Spence, excuse me. I think where is he loaned at Leeds?
No, he's gone to
is it Galatasaray?
Yeah, he's gone to a foreign club. Yeah,
they love him over there. So if it's Rodon at Leeds. If they want him, I'd sell him. But I do think it's a shame. And there is obviously something about his attitude because he's definitely got ability there. But everywhere he goes, seems to be this narrative that he's a lazy, whatnot, and which is a shame. But Yeah, look, Spence, I'm confused about player of the year, but given no chance, and that's why I
Yeah,
think the
it is
attitude.
confusing, Matt, and it's really frustrating. I wish the club would release more stuff about some of these players. I suppose
Yeah,
I don't know if they're allowed to or not, but we know there's a player in there. I mean, I've seen him play when he was playing for Forest, and it ripped teams apart. You know, good teams as well. He ripped apart,
you
and it
think
comes
Brennan
to us.
Johnson?
Right, they buy him. They buy him without Conte's. Conte didn't really want him, so he doesn't get a chance under Conte. So why they bought him, I don't know. Because you know what Conte's like. He's stubborn. Right, he wanted his players, so he doesn't play him. Then I don't know if he's just got a bad attitude because of that. And I think that if he was showing something in training, I think he'd be here for us now. But he's obviously not, is he? It's frustrating. I know that because there's a good player in there.
The thing is, as well with Spence, now we've got Brennan Johnson. Surely they must have some sort of relationship there. They must know each other. You'd think maybe he could have bought out something in him. I don't know. But yeah, I think if we can get the money for him, sell him. Joe Rodon, I'd sell him. Don't know about you,
Yeah.
Jimbo. I think he's useless. And
So
Leeds love him.
I don't think he's used this club. I think you're a bit harsh on some players. He hasn't really had a chance at this club, has he? So we can't say that he's useless, but he's gone
Well,
to Leeds and he's ripping it up. They love him. So it's
it's not.
unfair to say he's useless, darling.
Yeah, and useless is a terrible word because he's not useless, but he's just not good enough for Spurs, in my opinion.
All right.
Ndombele is a disgrace to football. Get that lazy bastard away from our club ASAP for free if needs be. Yeah.
Do you know
Spence
what? I would have
is
just ripped up his contract and said to him, "Go on your way. We never want to hear from you again."
Yeah, this is true. They won't be honest about Spence if they want to sell him. I'm not going to say he's got a terrible
Yeah,
attitude. Yeah, good point. Maybe he holds a grudge. It's a shame because Spence is a baller.
yeah.
Spence is in Italy. Genoa, that's it.
Genoa.
I knew it
That's
began
it.
with G. I don't know where I got Galatasaray from, but anyway. Conte upset Forest beat us in the cup, so didn't want him. I heard a horrible story about why Leeds sent him back to us. I speak to Leeds fan. He refused to go to a children's hospital Christmas with the other Leeds players to give presents. He's scum. Sell him. Wow, that's awful if that's true.
Yeah.
I think Leeds is his level. We should be suing Ndombele for fraud, yeah, for claiming he can play bloody football.
Do you know what? I worked out one day, and this was months ago, right? How much he cost us. And I think I worked it out at something 140 something million. That was with wages and what we paid for him. And that was months ago. So it's probably up to 160, 170 now. I mean, he infuriates me that he's got such a talent and he's wasted all that talent and cost us a fortune. I detest him with a passion, and I don't say that about many people.
Yeah, when someone's got that ability and they throw it away, it's very frustrating. Oh yeah, that's it. Sanchez is in Galatasaray. Right, I had things to do. Can you please start the show again? Couva Bear, nice to see you, even though you're late. We've just gone through the whole Tottenham squad, deciding who we'd keep and sell, and you've missed it all. We've got two left. We've got Ashley Phillips, who's new, and Valise, who's new. So I'm guessing you'd keep both, yeah.
Both keep.
Yeah, I definitely think they're both for the future. Both have shown promise. I think Ashley Phillips is what do you call it when they're doing well? I can't think what the phrase is I'm trying to think of. I was going to say kicking it up, living it up. I don't know what the phrase is, wherever he is. And Valise as well. She's got, we'll see. Has Spence ever had 90 minutes? Such a shame, deserves one chance, chose us over a lot of clubs. Yeah, I don't think he ever has had 90 minutes, has he, Jim? Not that I can remember.
I don't think so, no. But I'm kind of with Matt here. I'm really on the fence with Spence because I don't know the truth, right? I'm going to take Daniel E for his word because he normally knows what's going on, and if he did that, then that's just absolutely disgusting. But I think by what I read and what I see, I think there's maybe an attitude problem with him. So if he's got an attitude problem, we don't want him at the club, and you won't want him at the club because you've seen what he says about players, their ability, their mindset, and the way they are in their life is as important to him as their ability on the pitch. So he won't want him. So I can't see him staying in any way whatsoever.
Tottenham fans in the summer will be begging Ange to play in Ndombele just like they were last summer.
I don't think many did anymore. I think a lot of people have had it with him.
I'd had it with him last summer. I never said I wanted him to play at all. I can't bear him. I think Spencer's played 4 minutes for us. Wow. That's unbelievable, really. That is really unbelievable. But yeah, Jim, we actually agreed on quite a lot there. It wasn't that controversial.
Oh, I thought it would be.
I know you did, but I think, how many did we disagree on? Let's have a look. 1, we agreed on that. 2, we disagreed. 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 or 6 out of 1, 2. Out of 23, so nearly we agreed on 3/4, which is bloody good actually, because we normally agree on more, disagree on more than that. But
Yeah.
I didn't think it'd be that controversial. Warnock said it straight: either 5 years he'll be at the top, or he will be non-league. Says a lot. Ange saw Spence for a few minutes in training and wanted him out.
Yeah.
John, I've no idea. Terry's supposed to be getting back to me. I know Ben's invited me on BB, which is lovely, but I did say to Terry I'm free if he needs me, and he said he'd let me know, and I'm still waiting to hear back. So I don't know if I'm on Straight Facts yet. I will find out sometime within the next 15 minutes, I would think.
Oh, I think I've been invited.
All you do when you go on with BB is slag me off for not being on.
It's only because you're not there that I can get away with it.
Yeah, but you forget I can watch it on playback. But yeah, I'm waiting to hear from Terry. I did say I was free, so I don't know. Typical bad attitude, that Spence. Lots of fans might not want Ndombele to play, but to be fair, he wants to play even less than we do. Yep. It's sad but true, Coos. After Warnock said that, though, Spence got named Championship Player of the Year. He helped Forest get promoted, though, didn't he? So
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, obviously, we've got, what day is it? Wednesday. So we've got Aston Villa on Sunday. Jimbo, how are you feeling about the match before we finish?
Yeah, lovely. Lovely. I think it's going to be a good match. And I think, sorry, Frankie, I love you to bits. I think we're going to smash them. Someone's due a good smashing from us above us, and I think it's going to be Villa.
I
Frankie's
hope so.
They've got a lot of injuries.
I don't think we're going to smash them. I think it'll be close. I think there'll be 1 goal in it. I'm going 3-2. What's your prediction, Jimbo?
4-0, 4-1.
Crazy. AJ fighting Friday night. Let's hope he gets battered. After I heard that about Spence from Leeds fans, I don't even want to think about the scum playing for my club. No, that's a disgrace.
Can I just ask Joey, what time's the fight on and where's it on? Does he know?
It's on 10ish, but Daniel did tell me. I can't, 10:30, I think he said, or 11. I don't know where they're fighting, and I don't know what channel it's on, but Daniel E will know, or Joey. Please do let us know. We're not smashing Villa, says Ben. So we all agree we need to get rid of 15 players or so. When multiple managers don't play certain players, there surely has to be a very good reason. Yep, no smoke without fire. So is that Sky Sports box office or TNT box office? And it's 11 p.m. UK time, roughly. It's in Saudi and it's on box office. Yeah, what, Sky though or TNT? Because there's 2, isn't there? Sky. There you go, Jimbo. Sky box office.
Thanks,
Friday night.
I knew it was in Saudi.
I'm not sure if I'll bother staying awake today because I cannot stand Joshua. I cannot stand him. He's like my pet hate. I think he's such an arrogant I hope he gets smashed to bits. Jimbo, so for your 4, yeah, we will, Joey. For your 4-0, 4-1, who's scoring the 4 goals for Tottenham?
Sonny 2. Sonny 2. I'm going to go. Werner's going to score again. And I'm going to say VDV is going to get a goal from a corner.
Okay. Well, I'm going 3-2, and I'm saying Sonny 2 and Brennan Johnson's get the winner. But I'll take whoever scores. I don't care. I don't care if they're 3 own goals, as long as we win. AJ will get smashed, says Cooves. I think we beat Villa, then lose straight after, so it's irrelevant. That's our team, guys. Yeah, there is that. Ben Kaufman, damn right, big up Boxy. Jim, anything you want to say before we go?
No, just everybody enjoy the game on Sunday. It's going to be a very entertaining game, I'm sure. And I don't normally want Villa to lose because of my mate, even though they're above us, but I want us to smash them to pieces. Sorry, Frankie.
AJ ain't got a chin, and Danu knocking him out. I am back. Yes, Jim did go for a 4-0 Spurs win. I am back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm on this afternoon. I don't know what's going on. I wish I did. I hate not knowing. But I am back on here tomorrow at 12:30 for the member show. So if you're a member, you can come on, have your say. Friday, me, Mia and Ellie are here at 12:30 doing a dual stream for the Premier League preview. That's a new show every week. And then on Friday night, myself and Jimbo will be hosted by the delightfully delicious chocolate monster that is Bobby K, hosting Jim and Kate Exposed. If you've got any questions for us, you can ask them on the night or send them on the community page. Big up, Phil B. Hope you're well. Hello, have this. What's that? Is that a thumbs up? Good to see you, Phil B. Not seen you for a while. Friday lunchtime is the Premier League preview. Friday night is Bobby K special show at 8:00. My normal schedule, although next week there's no show on Monday because Jimbo's got the hospital, but it's normally Mondays, 12:30 till 2. Tuesdays, every other Tuesday, we're going to be starting a new show, myself, Mia and Ellie, which will be 12:30 till 2. Wednesdays, 1 till whenever it finishes, Wedded Bliss. Thursdays, 12:30 till 2, member show. And the other week is 12:30 till 2, me and my niece talking conspiracy theories, aliens, evolution. It's just a real mad, crazy, out there sort of show. And then Fridays, 12:30 till 2 is our Premier League preview. They're my definite shows. It should be on my YouTube page. And then I just sometimes pop up here, there and everywhere. If we feel like doing a stream, don't we, Jim? Sometimes we do a pop-up show before a game. Been best married bliss so far. Open, honest, friendly opinions being exchanged. Great stuff. Keep it up. Thank you, Potato Stew. We enjoy this show. Always look around. Come at 12:30ish, you'll find me. But if you put the notifications on, it will let you know when I am on live. Jimbo, when are you next on? Is it Friday?
I'm doing. I might come on the member show tomorrow. If there's a lot coming on, and then I'll stay off of it because I come on here anyway. So it depends. If there's only a few on, I'll come on. If not, I'll stay off. Friday night, I told people Thursday, but it's Friday night with you and Bobby. And on Sunday, I think me and Mia are going to be doing a show together after the games. Is it after the games we're doing it? It is, isn't it?
Instant match reaction.
Yeah, instant match reaction. So it's going to be me and Mia. So you're going to see Jim if we lose.
Mia's channel is right at the bottom there. Look, Spurs Between the Lions. Please go over and sub. Jimbo will be on there doing the instant match reactions, and we'll be dual streaming tomorrow as well, Friday as well.
I will still be positive. Yeah, instant match reactions, me and Mia.
Bobby, no need to be sarcastic. I'm not on We Are Tottenham TV today. I'm not on Sky Sports ever.
Sky Sports, I love it.
I'm on the terrace at 6:00 on Friday for sure. Bloody hell. So I'm doing lunchtime on Friday, 6:00 on Friday, and then 8:00 on Friday. Oh, shit. I don't think I can do that.
Of course you can do it.
I'm going to tell him I can only do till 7:30.
Just do an hour on there, Kate.
Okay, I'll edit it. Because I said I'll do it, but I forgot we've got our show. Right, let me delete that. But today, I don't know what I'm doing this afternoon. I'm still waiting to hear back from Terry. So, yes,
What time's Ben's show?
3:30, same time as Straight Facts. I think it probably Ben. I'm not putting you second, but I'd already given the okay to Terry if he needs me. But I will let you know as soon as I know, because yeah.
Yeah, I will
I
vouch
get
for that.
something.
He did message her earlier and asked her
Yeah,
if
he
she
did.
could be on standby.
I get so many notifications from pages, I just ignore them. Easier to know. I got it now daily, basically 12:30. Yes, exactly that, Matt. The only way AJ wins it clean is if he makes it a point scoring boxing fight and goes on quick and moves. If Ngannou makes it a war, AJ's screwed. Well, I hope AJ loses. Kate, your manager to book you better. Also, did your reception pass you my message? No, she did not. I'm gonna have to sack her. My personal assistant. I need a new one if anyone knows anyone, because my current one is useless. Anyway, it's always a pleasure doing Wedded Bliss, always a giggle. Thank you to Mia for being a member for 4 months. Thank you to Shemtan for becoming a member. Don't forget, a member show tomorrow at 12:30. The link will be in the community page if you would like to come on. All I ask is your camera's on so I can see you're not a crazy person. Big up Bobby K for the super chat, and Leo just blanking you, Bobby. It's outrageous. Big up Ken for the super chat as well, Mia for the super chat as well, and Steve D for the super chat. You're all lovely people. To everyone that's come in, hit a like, and even just participated in the chat, you're all legends. Jim was my reception, yeah, but he's useless. I'm gonna have to sack
Probably.
him.
If I was her receptionist, everything would be messed up. I'd yell the time's wrong, the day's wrong.
That's what happens. Yeah, look, Tony Luxor. Yeah, big up, Matt. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you. Take care. You're
Cheers,
correct, Kate.
Matt.
I'm starting to notice the daffodils are following me. I actually saw them watching me from a supermarket shelf yesterday. I'm telling you now, they're cameras. Don't worry about it, mate. Kate drops everyone at the drop of a hat if there's a bigger stage. Coover, you know that's not true. You don't have to do super chats. No one does. Kate, mate, I think Dan Lawless is on with Mo. Yeah, I think so as well. So, excuse me. So, Ben, if it's all right with you, I will be joining you for BB at 3:30. So, make sure everyone. I'm going to set up a redirect, even though it's not for an hour.
I thought it was LB and Dan on there today.
No, that was yesterday. That was yesterday.
Oh, was it yesterday?
I think he wasn't sure if Lawless is doing it, but the thumbnail's showing Lawless. So unless something changes, it looks like it's going to be him. So I will be doing BB. I'm going to do a redirect. So if you stayed put, people, when this finishes, you'll get redirected and you smash a like and then come back to it. Hold on a second. Let me put it on. I did say to Jim this morning before Terry asked me that I fancied doing BB today.
Yes, you did.
Because I fancy a laugh. As if you still want me. You might not want me now because...
Of course they want you.
There we go. Save. I've done a redirect for it. But yeah, that's it. Oh, look. This is from me, Richie and Jimbo. Big up Lee Smithy Smith.
Big
Thank
up,
you so
Lee.
much, darling. Coover, well, she's making time for us little people today. Yeah, unless any named person. Honestly, you guys are so mean to me. You're all my favourite people. So don't be mean.
You can look at it. You can look at it a different way. That Kate's loyal because Terry did message her a long time ago and asked her if she could be on standby. So
yeah.
if she's
and I hadn't been invited on BB at that time, so
yeah, if you'd have asked her first, I am 100% sure she would have told Terry that she's on another show.
I would have. You going on Big Brother? No, I am not. Bugger that. Sitting on your throne of lies.
I never lie, Mia. You should know me, Mr. Outspoken.
Big up El Dante says, big up Kate and Jim. Great to see you on that other Spurs channel, but this is the best one, right? Yes, it is, El Dante. Thank you. We're just actually finishing. Every time I make merit in the religion I believe in, I pray that Tottenham Hotspur will be released from all evil curses. Don't we all? I'd love to get Terry on here, but he's such a busy man. Honestly, his workload is just ridiculous, and he's launching a brand new channel. So maybe when the Man United Tottenham game, we haven't played them. Have we played them twice?
Who?
Man United. We haven't, have we?
No. I think
I
we've
thought
got to
I'll
play
ask-
him away, haven't we?
Yeah, I mean, I'll try and get him on, but like I say, he's just so bloody busy. Not you, Jimbo. I mean the other one who's on. Jim, thanks for your loyalty. I'm sure Kate will be on another channel streaming at the same time. Kate has scared Jim into all the nonsense he just spoke. Unbelievable. Honestly, I might not even come on now. You're just mean. You're just being mean now. I've had to sort of work-related stuff, so I missed most of the video. Catch and listen back. Thank you so much. Free Jim. Yes, we have, Kate. 2-0 and 2-2. Oh, yeah, we have played them twice. Yes, damn it. Maybe in the summer I'll get him on for something or another. Jim and the Irish Hotspurs still think we're going to win the league. Deluded, but I love it. Lovely Dave has just told us he's going to North London Derby as well, so I'm so excited. We're going to meet the Irish Hotspur as well. I know they are. Too lovely. I know we're only saying that. Not like Bobby and Coover, just mean to me.
I have to say we're going to win the league because I can't say one of them other three dopey bollocks teams are going to win it. I can't. I don't want to, and I won't.
You don't have to.
Hey,
would you buy jewelry, or is it, or it's too expensive? What does that mean?
Kate, would you buy jewelry, or is it too expensive? No.
I love jewelry. If I can afford it, I'll buy it. But I can't afford it.
I've bought some nice jewelry, minerals.
Yeah, look at them. My wedding ring, engagement ring, and my pride and joy. But I love diamonds. I'm not going to lie. But they're a bit expensive. But if I had loads of money, yes. Big up Hellboys, just sub to me. I make sure everyone goes over, sub to Spurs Between the Lions, sub to the Coffee Company, sub to 3 Spurs Boys, sub to Mile High Hotspur, sub to Time Added On, sub to Talk and Ball, Eltel Cockerell.
Coffee Company.
The Coffee Company for brewing bollocks this afternoon. Who have I missed? I think that's the small ones. United Spurs of America is another one.
Hotspur Hippie,
Irish Hotspur. Make sure you go and sub to all the Spurs channels, because you know what? It's one little click of a like button or a subscribe, but it makes a massive, massive difference to the channel. It gets us out there. We're only small channels, most of the ones I mentioned, so we get kind of swallowed up by the big channels. So yeah, any like, any subscribe really helps us out. Yeah, Irish Hotspur saying as long as it's mathematically possible, he won't change his mind. Big up Dave over the Irish Hotspur, absolutely legend.
I'm with Dave. I can't say that one of them other three are going to win it if we can win it.
They do say diamonds are a girl's best friend. Yes, they are. This is why women have got it sussed. Diamonds are a girl's best friend and dogs are a man's best friend. Now, you tell me which one's got it sussed.
My best friend's your body.
Oh, God. And on that note, have a great day, Bobby. See you later, darling. Kate, mate, is the lack of a striker costing Spurs or Angie's tactics? No, I think that I don't think any of that's costing us. I think our players need to learn the system and we probably need better wingers, in my opinion.
And I have to tell the people, right, that Kate's lost weight, right? And I noticed because her boobs have got smaller. And I said to her, you know, I've lost some weight. And she said, have I? said, yeah, I can tell because your boobs are smaller. And that's true.
Yes! Coover's a member! Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm so glad you're a member, Coos. Member show tomorrow, my darling. Please do come on. Big up Donna Cullen. Jim has bought me a wonderful Holston retro shirt for Mother's Day, Tottenham shirt. So I tried it on, and yes, the revelation came that my boobs are a lot smaller than they used to be. But yes, see you tomorrow for the member show. You don't tell everyone about a woman's weight. You can tell him if I'm losing it. You can tell what he likes. Yeah, Jimbo's starting with the stories early. Jimbo legend, first thing he notices are the boobies. Yeah. I put it on. He was like, wow, your boobs have got small. Show me, show me, show me, show me, show me. Like that.
I love your boobs, darling. I can't help it.
Thank you. And on that note, I'm going to go because we need to eat before brewing bollocks. But make sure, you horny bugger.
For my wife, I am very.
What, smaller boobs? No, they needed to be a bit smaller, Bobby, to be fair. Question for Jim. Are you feared and respected in your community? What? What's that all about?
Minerals. Where I live, right, is a very very quiet village, and I don't really mix with people. I just keep myself to myself. So I don't think I'm feared, and I don't think I'm respected by because they don't really know me. But I get on with my neighbours well. But I hope they're not.
Wouldn't it be
I hope they're not
nice to
fearful
get
of
on
me. I
with
don't
your
want people to be fearful
neighbours?
of me.
They make it very clear they got no room for ravers. Right. Don't forget, 3:30. Come on over to the coffee company for Brewing Bollocks. Have a brilliant day, everyone. Thanks for joining us. And as always, come on, you mighty Spurs. Go on, Jim, say it.
Come on, you fucking Spurs! I love you.